Okay, right. Well, I retired in something 10 years ago, 12 years ago, and here I am in 2020 now. I never thought I'd make it, but really amazing to see that actually we're beginning to sort of lose the labels for people with disability. It's gradually coming that they are people, recognised as people, in actual fact that there are some people who need more help in different ways and more levels of understanding to help them to actually achieve what all citizens actually expect from being a citizen in terms of valued outcomes, valued opportunities. We value paid employment, we value the right to choose where we live, we value the right to choose who we live our lives with, we value the right to bring up our children. And it's amazing that all the issues of even 10 years ago, they were struggles, and it was just a small number of people, and that was revolutionary to do that. We are really moving in that way now, and it's fantastic to see. I didn't think it really would ever happen. I could never understand why we placed children who had some difficulties with movement, behaviour, posture, communication, were placed with other children who had difficulties with communication, movement, behaviour, posture. Recognised probably it was all for the benefit of those who provided the services for economies of scale, etc. And it's amazing that that is becoming a thing of the past. I didn't think it would happen in 10 years, I thought it might be 30 or 40 years, and that I'd never see it. People getting paid jobs regularly now, if they choose that from leaving school, and as we know, been a lot of issues these last few years with the economy, and jobs have been scarce, but people with disabilities have been getting into jobs with support, using budgets and monies to do that. And it's nice to see that we're not exactly hounding people with audit trails that we used to do, or I seem to remember years ago with direct payments, and then to some degree with individual budgets we had to audit and review and audit, whereas people on ordinary benefits, nobody ever really bothered about that. I think we've been much more relaxed about that, because most people, when you leave them to it, they are responsible people, and it's absolutely brilliant to see that. I guess the journey's still in progress, because nothing ever stops, but I think in the last 10 years we've really built upon that great progress that the Labour government did with disability rights and legislation and the in control stuff and the pilots and improving life chances. And actually we're 5 years ahead of life chances, and it's so good to see. Although I'm no longer an active part of it, it's great to see and read about in The Guardian, even if you do get the spellings wrong.